And hello, everyone. I am here in for Amy today. Just to know, I'll probably be doing most of the shows, if not all of them. She got the flu last night and was running 104. So
Oh,
I'm coming in for her, and I hope everyone's doing well. And also send her prayers because I know she definitely needs it. But we are here today for the 12 days of page turners, and we are here with Carrie Simpson. And Carrie,
hi.
can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Hi, my name is Carrie Simpson, and I am the author of a children's book. So I actually self-published it as well. It's at bekindpublishing.com. And it's called Oh No, I Swallowed a Seed. And it's a sweet little book. It's about a little girl who swallows a strawberry seed, and she dreams that vines are going to grow out of her nose and tickle her toes. And then she swallows an orange seed, and she can see an orange grow for miles and miles in her head. And it's just really cute. So it goes through the color of the rainbow to teach kids colors, and then it's repetitive to teach them to read, because we want readers. And it's funny because at the end it's kind of funny. So we want them to love to learn to read. So it has a bunch of educational things, like it has a life cycle of a seed. It has values and morals. It's just a sweet book, and it's just about her imagination and how it roars. So
Now, getting this idea for this book, is this something that happened to you when you were younger? Or
so I have two little girls. Well, they're not little anymore. They're 16 and 18. But when they were little, we were drinking water with lemons squeezed in there. And so one of them swallowed a lemon seed, and she was like, oh no, is it going to grow inside of me? And so it was kind of, for my girls that I wrote it. So I actually started writing my autobiography. So I'm a 5-time cancer survivor, and everything in my autobiography is just like how I smiled and prayed and persevered, and I'm almost done with that. But anyways, it's just kind of heavy, and so I wanted something light and fun and fluffy, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to write a children's book. So I just decided one day to do it. And so at the end of that book, it says, remind me if I ever worry about swallowing a seed again, that no one has ever had a seed grow from within, or have they? And she has the fruits of the Spirit coming out of her heart. And so each book I'm writing hereafter is like focused on one of the fruits of the spirits. So,
well, that's interesting because I'm actually a cancer survivor, and I actually wrote my books to help me with basically to help me with my fight as well, because I imagine that was part of the
yeah,
fighting process.
absolutely.
So
Well, congratulations.
thank you. So I have to give you kudos, being 5-time survivor. I'm working on 4 here.
It's all too many.
Yes, one's too many actually.
One is too many. That's right. I had Hodgkin's lymphoma when I was 20 years old. And then they over radiated me. And so I got married and
Oh
had,
God.
yeah, I got married and had 2 kids, which I wasn't supposed to have children at all. So, and then basically the over radiation made me have sarcoma. And so they've taken out 3 of my ribs, part of my spine, 3/4 of my
Mm.
back. Yeah, I have as many inches of scars as I am tall. So, like I said, good thing I'm short.
Well, I had colon rectal, but they took out parts of me that we won't discuss on air. That might not be a good conversation to have.
Next time.
But was the cancer your biggest inspiration of writing this, or?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, like you said, I think it's very therapeutic to just kind of write down and release kind of what is on your mind and heart, and to leave a legacy for someone else, right? So I want my girls to be able to say, hey, good job, mom, and with the fruits of the spirits, I want other people, I want to plant the seed, quote unquote, no pun intended, because it's, oh no, I swallowed a seed. Um,
Good
so
pun, good timing.
so I want to plant a seed for other people to learn about God. And I just think it's a cute, sweet book. And my illustrator is awesome. So I actually grew up with him, and he's a tattoo artist. So he lives in Hawaii, and he's never done any children's books before. But what he did used to do is he would draw like coloring page books for my children for Christmas. And so I was like, wow, you're so talented. And so we just, conversationalized, I guess, and spoke about it. And he did amazing. I can show you some of the pictures. So like, he's just really, really creative in how he, and it's really colorful. And it's funny because he's actually colorblind.
Wow.
So it's kind of repetitive in like the oh no part. But then it's like educational. I can't do it with two hands, but it shows you like where the seed is in the fruit. So because a lot of kids don't know that like pineapples have seeds or blueberries have seeds. They just eat the fruit and go on their way. So it's educational too. It's just such a sweet, cute book.
Amy, I love it. It's like a family affair. Now, I was going to ask about the artist. Now, have you thought of maybe doing like another book and having it as a coloring book? Have you thought about doing something like that?
So I have thought about doing it kind of as a coloring book. I think that would be pretty precious. So I used to substitute teach also. And so that's one of the classes that I would, the lesson plans that I would do is I would have the kids create their own, like if they swallowed a fruit seed on accident, what would they grow into or what would happen to them? So I got some really creative ideas from that. But yes, I do have 2 books right now. So remember how I told you like the end of the book is the fruits of the spirit coming out, and each book's like focused on one of the fruits of the spirit. So my next book is about joy and the joy of giving band-aids, bandages, whatever you want to call them, out. And so my sister-in-law actually is battling cancer as well. And so she goes through to the hospital when she goes in for her treatment, and she hands out all these band-aids, and it's about the joy that she does that. But it's really cute because I know a lot of kids, are scared or whatever, because I was, 20 when I was first diagnosed. And so it's actually the journey of someone's cancer journey. So it talks about radiation. It talks about chemotherapy. It talks about surgery, but in a really cute, fun, sweet way. And then when they get a new bandage, then basically they turn into that and morph into that situation. So then they're not scared anymore. It's really, really precious. It's called, Oh, geez, I need a bandage, please. And so I'm actually selling the Oh No, I Swallowed a Seed, so I can pay for my next couple of books. So, and then the next one is called Oh Heart Sparkles. And it's about when you do something in kindness and love for me, and both of our hearts are sparkling. And then I do something for someone else, and you do something for someone else. And theoretically, by the end of the day, everybody's heart should be sparkling because everybody needs to be kind to one another. So those are the 2 that I'm working on right now, and they're really, really precious.
Do you expect them to be out next year?
I expect them to be out next year. That is my hope. So I am done writing them. So I'm just waiting on the illustrations right now, and then I'll have to put it together since I self-published them.
You can be using the same illustrator?
I'm going to try. Yeah.
All questions we got to ask here.
It depends on how busy he is with how many tattoos he has. So, but yeah, I have reached out to him. So hopefully I'll hear back something soon.
Nice. Now, you're going to be on the 12 Days of Page Turners, which starts December 1st and ends the 12th. Mm-hmm. What day are you going to be on?
I'm going to be on December 6th.
December 6th?
Uh-huh.
And without telling us what you're actually doing, can you give us any hints of what specials you're going to be having?
Well, okay, I have a couple of specials. So basically, I usually sign the book for a certain price, but I'm doing at a lower price. So that's exciting. And then the other 2 that I'm doing is I like to give back and help others. And so I remember how I said I substitute taught in different schools. Mm-hmm. So the underprivileged schools that I go to sometimes, they have zero money to buy anything. And So you can buy donated books and then you get a tax write-off for you. But there's a huge discount in that if you buy a class set. So, or if you buy one book to donate to like a library or something like that. So anyways, it's a great thing.
Now, I am big on the convention world, as everybody knows. Do you go and do signings at different places, or?
I do. So I also go to elementary schools, and I'm like the author's tea, or so if you know of any elementary schools that your librarians need anybody, like my daughter's local elementary school when they were little, they actually got to publish their own books, which I think is so fun. So they had, the elementary's name, whatever publishing company. And so, all the kids wrote their own books. And so then I was a guest speaker a few years ago. And so I do that like for them. But I do it for our schools. I have 2 schools coming up in the next couple of weeks that I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. So yeah, if you know any schools, I love to do that. Inspirational speeches, talks, whatever, motivational. So I do that for all ages.
It's got to be good inspiring children.
Oh, I love it.
It helps, I guess, with doing their creativity.
Yeah, absolutely. So when they do their own books, and then they listen to me, they got ideas of, well, what's the process? What did you go through? How did you self-publish it? Because a lot of, they need to know different jobs that are out there and careers that are out there. And, not just the regular traditional police or lawyer or doctor or teacher or whatever, they want to know that there's different jobs out there. And so they're real inquisitive and they ask a bunch of great questions. I love it. I love children so much. So it's a way that I'm able to get back to the school, since mine are 16 and 18 and one graduated high school. So I miss the little, so it's great for me to be able to connect with them again.
Oh man, it's been a long time since mine was little. He's almost 30 now.
That's so funny.
So,
and then I also with my book, I make shirts. So I made this logo. It's Be Kind, that's my publishing company. And so I make shirts for all different sizes. I mean, that's just a small one so you could see it, but and then I have this too. So it's Oh No, I Swallowed a Watermelon Seed. It's for people that are pregnant, that are having a baby. Because she thinks in the book, she thinks she's going to swallow a watermelon seed and she thinks her belly is going to be really big. So it's just a cute, fun baby shower gift.
I don't know if I'd wear a shirt that said, "Oh no, I swallowed a seed."
No, probably not. So it's mostly probably for girls, I would say, probably that are pregnant. So anyways, it's fun. But I actually make them see. You can see my press right there, actually.
Oh, nice. So you have your own press and.
Yeah, I have my own press and the silhouette and cuts it all, the vinyl out. And I just got a new vinyl that's really fun. It's like the puff. Do you remember puff paint? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the puff with the Be Kind logo. Nice. I do a bunch of stuff.
Now, where can people find you at?
Sure. So if you go to bekindpublishing.com, BEE kindpublishing.com, that's where I self-published it, and that's where the book is that you can buy in the shirts. And then also I'm going to be handing out bookmarks, and that's going to be another incentive for the 12 Days of Christmas.
Amy's going to be broke going to your site, it looks like. We need to be friends. I have the silhouette.
Well, we met for a reason, Amy. Oh, I hope you feel better. I'm so sad that you're sick. That sucks being sick, especially the 2 little ones running around.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon.
Definitely, Amy. We are sending you our prayers. And Carrie, we would like to thank you for being on this Author Talk show and can't wait to see you on December 6th.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, and I appreciate you.
And December 6th, and then are you coming back on December 12th, I believe?
Sure.
Okay, because December 12th, I think all the authors are getting together.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's going to be
I didn't know
one big show.
that. Okay. The only thing I don't know is, do you know if December 6th, if there's like is it the same genre each day, or is it just different, like children's books, adult books, comic book, Comic Con? What, is it just like all different authors? I wonder. I don't know. I'm excited to see who's going to be on the cast. So,
Amy, answer that quickly. Different genres every night.
different genres. There you go. Okay, well, that's fun. I'm excited.
But definitely thank you for being on, and look forward to seeing you on December 6th on Author Talks 12 Days of Page Turners.
Yes.
And everyone else, I will see y'all at, I believe, 11:45 for the next Author Talk short. And until then,